so it's rock hard again. And then you can just take a grater and grate it into your sauce and just mix it in. The way I used to do it is I used to take it and roll it into little balls, like so, or even smaller, and we'd freeze them. Then we hold on to them until we needed them, and then we use them. Okay, so we have that opportunity too, but I'm just going to do that for now.
What advantage does that have over a roux?
The thing is it's used in what we call all-in-minute procedures, which is in-the-minute procedures. So it's a procedure where we need it in a second. So like if you're making like a pan sauce, like I'm going to do in a few minutes here.
Like you don't have time to.
You don't have time to make a roux.
Right, because it's done for the customer immediately. So I'm making this for you right now.
Okay.
Right? So I need to make this thicken immediately. I can have a pre-made velouté sitting off to the side, but maybe I don't want that. Maybe I just want to have some chicken stock hanging out. Maybe I want some beurre Marnier ready to go, and all I have to do is add everything together and I can complete the dish. That's what I want to do.
Would something like that have a shelf life in the
freezer? About 6 months.
Oh wow. Just could you do it in something similar to a mise cup, just covered, or?
I would do it on like a sheet tray with parchment paper and let it sit.
Okay.
That's how I did it all the time. So I'm checking the temp. I'm going to pick one breast to temp out every single time. I'm at 142, so am I done?
No.
Not even close. So we knew that was going to happen because these were what?
Frozen.
Exactly. I'm going to keep them kind of moving around so they don't get stagnant.
How do you know, if you said you're going to do the same one every time,
Yeah, I'm going to keep checking it.
how do you know?
There's a hole in it. So it's probably, I think it's that one right there. It's got a hole. The rest of them don't have holes.
I'm a little farsighted, I'm sorry.
So you put it in the freezer and some parchment paper, you don't cover it?
Not for the beginning. Then you can put it into a 6-pan and put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it. So these are going to go in the oven now to finish off. Oven set at 350 today, so it's kind of low. Oop, I want to get the fat. So just like the roast chicken and the chasseur, the fat's done its job. So I'm just pouring the fat over the top of the chicken, letting it go in there. If I really want to have some fun with it, what I can do is I can take some chunks of butter as it's cooking. Just put it right on top of the chicken.
We started culinary school just in time.
Right over the top of the breast. Add that back to the heat and let that cook up to about 160. Okay? All right, so now we got a new pan. We got a nice pan hot. I'm gonna add a little bit of full butter to it.
Nice pan.
I'm gonna go ahead and add in some mushrooms to saute.
Hell yeah.
A little bit.
Very beautiful sliced mushroom.
A couple.
So saute, high heat,
Low fat.
small amount of fat, and what else?
Movement.
Movement. It means to jump. So you want that pan to move around a little bit. And you want things to happen as it's going along.
Flutter down, flutter down. Mushrooms.
Save those for later on. We're going to need those. Today. We'll probably use them this week though, or next week. A little bit of salt in there also helps with the degorging, so the removal of moisture. That's a good way to go.
So how many times have you dropped things doing that?
Huh?
Like the whole jumping around.
You learn. It's part of the process. If you want to practice this at home and you don't want to make a huge mess, the best technique you guys can do to learn how to saute properly is to put an English muffin in your pan and toss it until it makes no sound. So and that'll help you with your egg cookery, which you're gonna have to do next term.
Can you do pancakes?
Yeah.
Why
I'm
not?
asking everybody.
Can I flip pancakes like that? No, because I don't use this for pancakes. I use a griddle pan for that, or griddle for that.
But if he did, he could. Okay.
Yeah, that's my question.
Probably not. Probably wouldn't want to.
150 batter everywhere.
150 pour so close. Alright, so whenever we add alcohol to a pan, we're going to take it off heat first, and then add it on. And it doesn't always flare up based upon the temperature range of the liquid that you have in there, or the pan that you have. So don't expect it to go crazy. That was a Marsala, which we call a fortified wine, which is you make wine and you flavor, it gets like almost like it's aged in like a different type of barrel and system like that. So it's got a lot more alcohol, a lot more flavor to it too. The Marsala is really good. You guys know about Marsala, right? We're making chicken Marsala right now is what we're doing. That helps you understand what we're doing.
I don't drink wine.
Huh?
I don't drink wine.
You're not drinking it, you're eating it.
Well, you asked if we knew about Marsala. I got no.
I'm with you.
No, I don't know anything about it. No.
Chicken Marsala, but
What?
that's about it.
No, tikka
That's how
masala.
I
I'm sure this
officially
guy
answer
can give you
all
more
the
of an explanation than I can.
Well, Hickey, what is it?
Marsala. You don't know anything about Marsala?
No, besides the cake.
She sucked the knowledge right out of him. That's what it
There's
is.
types of Marsala out there.
He's like shell shocked.
She sucked the knowledge right out of him, Chef. He can't remember anything now.
What?
She sucked the knowledge right out of him. His brain's not even working.
Must not have been very much
Francis?
There wasn't much.
It sucked it right out of
That's what I'm
him.
saying. There must not have been there.
All right.
I like being by this fan. I can't hear how to think.
So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add in some cream.
So is that what kind of cream?
Do you realize how long this
Heavy whipping cream. It's about
I will start it
58%
tonight.
fat.
But you got the whipping.
Yeah. Every 10
So
minutes. it
bring
shuts
this
off.
up to a simmer, let it reduce down, let it get thick, really rich bubbles. When you see that, you're going to add your stock and reduce it down as well. And then when that's done, if we need to get some of the beurre Marnier in there, then we'll add that to thicken. Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. That's why I make it, because I may or may not need it. It's the benefit of having it around. Along with that too, I have some whole butter to mix in at the end to finish it off to make it nice and thick and unctuous. That term unctuous is like mouthfeel, thick, rich, beautiful. Really, really nice. So that's coming together. When the sauteed chicken's close to being done, I'm going to add it back to the pan and let it cook with the sauce for a while and kind of take on some of the flavor. Normally when we do this procedure, we do what's called a paillard, which you guys are going to see in a couple days, where you take the chicken and you pound it out between two pieces of plastic wrap, and then you saute it. Yeah.
Do that with my pork tenderloin.
So you guys will be doing that in groups of 2 in a couple days.
This is pretty much like a steak diameter chicken.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. With chicken, exactly. It's a chicken marsala, or veal marsala. You can do it with veal too. This would work really well with that. Pork. I've done it with pork.
Do you always have to add mushrooms?
No, but it sure is delicious.
Yeah, you
I was going to
You don't
ask,
like
did you
mushrooms, do you?
use most of the shallots or onions?
I did. I didn't do any shallots or onions, yeah.
Oh,
Normally you would add in those, and then you'd add some black pepper to it.
ingredients.
You like steak and Diane, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You know, when I was in culinary school, we had, one of my classes was serving. We had server. We had server 1, 2, and lead. And when you were server 2, server 3 and then lead. When we were server 2 and 3, we had to do tableside services. And mine was crêpe Suzette, steak au pois, which is pepper steak, and then steak Diane. Those are the 2 that I had to
Cooked
do.
tableside?
Huh?
Cooked tableside?
Yeah, we had this thing called a guerdon, which is a cart
With a grill?
burner on top of it, and we had all beautiful like copper lined pans and pots, and we had to do, and I had to like scrub them before we did it. We had to make sure that our setup was perfect. You used to have to wear a vest,
Nice.
a bow tie, black pants, and a white shirt, and
That's
walk
funny.
around.
My dad cooked at a restaurant. He was a flambe cook though. But
A what?
they did a flambe cook.
Oh, okay,
But they
yeah.
had him do the same thing.
It was fun. I enjoyed
He
it.
did. He enjoyed it. He
I
said-
made great money.
That's what he said. He goes, I made like $500 in tips on like a Friday night.
Oh, because if you sell,
Yeah.
you can sell a Caesar, which goes from like $6 a person up to $10 per person because you're making it tableside and showing it off. And then they ordered like the steak au pois, or you do that, or Côte de Boeuf au pois. You saute that and you do that in front of them too, and get this big flame up and flare, and it's beautiful. And then you come back and you order up like the bananas foster or crêpe Suzette, and you do that in front of them, and they go flipping crazy. And by that time, you've sold them so much wine and so much drink that they're just like, give it to me, and they're just throwing money at you left and right.
Like that was really
Take my money now.
Nobody does a lot of stuff like that anymore.
Nobody does. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I might not use very much stock, but I'm going to use some. Because it's just a nice flavor in there.
Is this the same technique you use to make steak?